Principle of mathematical induction from question number 11. Okay, exercise 4.1. क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 तक इससे पहले वाले वीडियो में अपलोडेड है. फ्रॉम क्वेश्चन नंबर 11 यहाँ सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. तो 11 इज 1 अपॉन 1 इंटू 2 इंटू 3 प्लस 1 अपॉन 2 इंटू 3 इंटू 4 प्लस 1 अपॉन 3 इंटू 4 इंटू 5. So on 1 upon n plus 1 n plus 2 equal to n into n plus 3 by 4 into n plus 1 n plus 2. Okay, we have to prove that this series Pn is true for all the values of natural number n. Okay, this is the series. Now take if n equal to 1. The series is P1 equal to 1 upon 1 into 2 into 3. It means it is equal to 1 by 6 in the LHS. And the RHS is P1. Put n equal to 1. So 1 into 1 plus 3. It is 4. 4, 1 plus 1 and 1 plus 2. Now solve 4 cancel. 2 into 3 1 by 6. It means LHS equal to RHS, therefore P1 is true. P1 is true means for first element it is true. Now take n equal to k. It means the induction Pk equal to 1 upon 1, 2, 3. Series remains the same, only just replace n to k. It is 1 upon k plus 1 and k plus 2. The value will remain same. It is n plus 3 means k plus 3 by 4 into k plus 1 k plus 2. The value remains the same. This means Pk is true. If this is true for k values, then we have to find the for n equal to k plus 1. Just one term next. Now Pk plus 1. The series equal to, series remains the same up to kth term. 1 by k plus 1, k plus 2. And the next k plus 1 term is plus 1. Just put k plus 1, k plus 2 and k plus 3. Just put k equal to k plus 1. Okay. The sum of this series is given in the above equation. It is equal to the k plus 1 upon k plus 1, k plus 3, sorry, k plus 3, k plus 1, k plus 2. Here is k plus 3. Okay. Now add 1 upon k plus 1, k plus 2 and k plus 3. Just take common 1 upon k plus 1, k plus 2. K into k plus 3 plus 1 upon k plus 3. Here is the 4. K plus 3 by 4. Now solve. Take LCM 4 into k plus 3. Just it is equal to the k plus 3 whole square. Okay. Now it is equal to 4. Just open the square. Denominator remains the same, k plus 3 here, and open this k square and multiply to k. So it will equal to the k cube. 3 into 2 6k into k 6k square and 3 3 is 9 into k is 9k. plus 4. Okay, k cube plus 6k square plus 9k plus 4. Now bifurcate this term and factorize. Okay, how can we factorize? 1 by 4 just k cube, write 6k square is 2k square plus k, 2k square plus k, and again write 4k square plus 8k plus 4. Just we are splitting the terms for taking common. K common in this and A4 common in this. K plus 4. K plus 1, K plus 2 and K plus 3. Now take K common from here. It is K square plus 2K plus 1. Now take 4 common. K square plus 2k plus 1. The factorization of this k plus 1, k plus 4 and k square plus 2k plus 1 is the k plus 1 whole square. This is the factorization of this and denominator is this. Just cancel the common terms. K plus 1. Okay, now rearrange. We can write k plus 1 and k plus 4. We can write in bracket k plus 1 plus 4 n plus 1, and the denominator 4 n plus 1. It means k plus 2 can be written in the form of n plus 1. This is the n, and k plus 3 same, k plus 1 plus 2. The sum of the series for n terms is this: n plus 4, n plus 3, n plus 3, 4, n plus 1 and n plus 2. So it means p k plus 1 is true. Where pk is true. If pk is true, then k plus 1 is also true. But therefore, Pn, by the rules of induction, Pn is true. By the principle of mathematical induction, Pn is true for all natural numbers. Okay. This is the solution of question number 11. Now question number 12. The question number 12 is a plus ar square plus ar raised to power n minus 1 equal to a into r raised to power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. This is a geometrical progression. Now we have to prove it is true for all values of natural number n. Okay, just take first term equal to a. In this is the LHS. You can write left hand side in the value of one term is a, and in the right hand side, if we put n equal to 1, r minus 1 by r minus 1, it is also equal to a in the right hand side. The next step, you can write LHS equal to RHS. Therefore, P1 is true. If this series contains only one term, it means it is true. For if n equal to k, suppose there are n terms, the series becomes ar square up to a r raised to power n minus 1. There is n equal to k minus 1. The answer is r raised to power k minus 1 upon r minus 1. It means the induction pk is true. Okay. If we put n equal to k plus 1, okay, the induction pk plus 1 equal to a plus ar Now a r k minus 1. If we add one term more, so we get a r raised to power k. K plus 1 minus 1, it is cancelled, a r k. The sum of this series equal to the a r raised to power k minus 1 upon r minus 1. And here is a r raised to power k. Now taking the LCM r minus 1. So we get a r raised to power k minus 1 plus a r raised to power r minus 1. Okay, r minus 1. Now solve a r raised to power k minus a. Now multiply here a r raised to power k plus 1 minus a r raised to power k by r minus 1. Now a r raised to power k cancel. We get, take common, a r raised to power k plus 1 minus 1 by r minus 1. Okay. Now taking a common, r raised to power minus 1. It means this series is P for k plus 1 term is true, because the sum of the series for n terms is a r raised to power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. Here just n equal to k plus 1. P k plus 1 true if pk is true. Therefore Pn is true for all natural numbers n. Okay. Now question number 13. Question number 13 is 1 plus 3 by 1, 1 plus 5 by 4, 1 plus 7 by 9, 1 plus 2n plus 1 by n square equal to n plus 1 whole square. Okay. Now solve. In LHS, P1 equal to 1 plus 3 by 1. It is equal to 4. Okay. Now in LHS 4 and RHS, it is P1. Put n plus 1 ka whole square means 1 plus 1 whole square. It is equal to 4. 1 plus 1 whole square. It means P1 is true. Now for n equal to k. Here is n equal to 1. N equal to k, the series is 1 plus 3 by 1 and so on. Just replace n by k equal to n plus k plus 1 whole square. This is the series pk. Pk is true. Now prove if n equal to k plus 1. Okay. Then the series pk plus 1 equal to 1 plus 3 by 1, 1 plus 5 by 4, 1 plus 2k plus 1 by k square. And the next term is 1 plus 2k plus 1 means 2 into k plus 1 by k plus 1 whole square. This is the next term. Okay. The sum of this series is equal to k plus 1 whole square. And the next term is 1 plus 2k plus 3 by k plus 1 whole square. Now solve. Here is k plus 1 whole square. Now 1 plus means k plus 1 whole square plus 2k plus 3 by k plus 1 whole square. Okay. The k plus 1 whole square cancel. We get k square plus 2k plus 1 and 2k plus 3. It is equal to the k square plus 4k plus 4. It means it is equal to the k plus 2 whole square. So we can write in the form of n plus 1 means k plus 1 whole square. The sum of the n terms equal to given that n plus 1 whole square, and sum of k plus 1 term is k plus 1 whole square. Therefore, the series or the induction is true. Okay. Therefore, Pn or the hence is true for all natural numbers n. All natural numbers n. Okay. Now question number 14. Question number 14 is 1 plus 1 by 1, 1 plus 1 by 2, 1 plus 1 by n equal to n plus 1. Simple. For using n equal to 1, P1 equal to 2. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. And this side P1 equal to 1 plus 1 equal to 2. It means P1 is true. P1 is true. Now k, n equal to k. Then series is 1 plus 1 by 1, 1 plus 1 by 2, 1 plus 1 by n, 1 by k. N equal to k means 1 by. The sum is k plus 1. Now n equal to k plus 1. It means pk is true. You can write pk is true. Now take pk plus 1. 1 plus 1 by 1, 1 plus 1 by 2, 1 plus 1 by k, and the next term is 1 plus 1 upon k plus 1. Okay. Now the sum of this series equal to k plus 1. And now 1 plus 1 given is k plus 1 by k plus 1. K plus 1 cancel by this term, and k plus 1 plus 1. It is in the form of n plus 1. It means p k plus 1 is true. Therefore, Pn is also true for all values of n. True for all natural numbers. Okay. Next question number 15. That question number 15 is 1 square plus 3 square plus 5 square up to 2n minus 1 whole square. The sum of the series is n 2n minus 1 2n plus 1 by 3. Okay. For n equal to 1, P1 equal to 1 square, it is equal to 1. And here RHS 1, 2 minus 1 and 2 plus 1 by 3. 3 cancel, it is equal to 1. Yani P1 is true. Now n equal to k, the pk equal to 1 square plus 3 square plus 2k minus 1 whole square. The answer equal to the k 2k minus 1 2k plus 1 by 3. Okay. Now for n equal to k plus 1. Now for n equal to k plus 1. The series 1 square plus 3 square plus 2k minus 1 whole square plus 2k plus 1 minus 1 whole square. Next term is this 2k plus 1 minus 1 whole square. The sum of this series is k 2k minus 1 2k plus 1 by 3, and this term equal to the 2k plus 2 minus 1. It means 2k plus 1 whole square. Now solve. 2k plus 1 take common by. Now LCM 2k into 2k minus 1 plus 3 into 2k plus 1 by 3. Okay. Now 2k plus 1, simplify. 2k square minus k, 3 into 2 6k plus 3 by 3. It is 2k plus 1. Now 2k square plus 5k plus 3 by 3. Now factorize this one. 3 to just 6. So we get the factorization. Middle term splitting. It is k plus 1 and 2k plus 3 by 3. So we can write in the form of n. N means k plus 1. The next term is 2n plus 1. So we can write 2 into k plus 1 minus 1. This term equal to 2k plus 1. We can write 2k plus 1 minus 1. And the next term is 2k plus 1 plus 1. 2k plus 3. We can write 2k plus 1 plus 1 by 3. It means just replace n. 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1. It means p k plus 1 is true. Okay. Therefore, Pn is true for all natural numbers. Okay, clear? Now next question number 16. Now the next question number 16 is 1 upon 1 into 4 plus 1 upon 4 into 7, 1 plus 7 into 10 up to 1 upon 3n minus 2, 3n plus 1 equal to n upon 3n plus 1. Okay. Now put n equal to 1. Now P1 equal to 1 by 4. And here is P1 1 upon 3 into 1 plus 1. It is also 1 by 4. Therefore, P1 is true. P for one term is true. Now n equal to k. The series Pk 1 upon 1 into 4. The process is the same in all the questions. Just the difference in the solution. 3k minus 2 process is same. 3k plus 1. Okay. 3k minus 2 and 3k plus 1. It means this is equal to k upon 3k plus 1. It means Pk is true. Now n equal to k plus 1. Just put p k plus 1. To kth term that remains the same. Now just the next term is put k equal to k plus 1. 3k plus 1 minus 2 and the 3k plus 1 plus 1. Okay. Now the sum of this series equal to the k upon 3k plus 1. Sum up to this series. Sum is k upon 3k plus 1. And the next it is 1 upon, it is 3k plus 3 minus 2. It is 3k plus 1. And the next term 3k plus 3 plus 1, 3k plus 4. Now take common 1 upon 3k plus 1. And the sum is k plus 1 upon 3k plus 4. Okay. Now solve. 1 upon k plus k into 3k plus 4 plus 1 by 3k plus 4. Now solve. It is equal to the 3k square plus 4k plus 1 by 3k plus 4. Now factorize this. 1 upon 3k plus 1, and factorize this, we get 3k plus 1 and k plus 1. The factorization of this term is this, by 3k plus 4. Now cancel. We can write k plus 1, and the 3 times k plus 1 plus 1. You can write 3k plus 4, 3k plus 1 plus 1. It is n, 3n plus 1. The sum of the series is n, 3n plus 1. Therefore, it is true for k plus 1 terms. pk plus 1 is true. If pk is true. अगर pk is true पहले सही था तो यह भी होगा. If pk is true, therefore Pn is true for all natural numbers. Now question number 17. The question number 17 is 1 upon 3 into 5 plus 1 upon 5 into 7, 1 upon this, 1 upon 2n plus 1, 2n plus 3 equal to n upon n by 3, 2n plus 3. Okay. Now the same process for n equal to 1. P1 equal to 1 by 3 into 5. It is equal to 1 by 15. And here P1 1 3 into 2 into 1 plus 3. It is 5 into 3, 1 by 15. It is true. P1 is true. Now for k, n equal to k. The pk equal to the same series, two k plus 1 and 2k plus 3. It is equal to the k upon 3, 2k plus 3. Now take n equal to k plus 1. Okay. The p k plus 1. 1 upon 3.5, 1 upon 5.7, up to k is 1 upon 2k plus 1 and 2k plus 3. The next term is for k plus 1, 1 upon 2 times k plus 1 plus 1. And next term is 2 times k plus 1 plus 3. Okay. The sum of these terms is k 3 times 2k plus 3 from here, and the next term is plus 1 upon 2k plus 2 plus 1, 2k plus 3. It is 2k plus 3. Next 2k plus 1 plus 3, 2k plus 2 plus 3 यानी 2k plus 5. Okay. Now take common and solve. 1 upon 2k plus 3 common. We get here k by 3 upon 1 upon 2k plus 5. The next term equal to 1 upon 2k plus 3 and the k into 2k plus 5 plus 3 by 3 into 2k plus 5. By taking LCM, just add. Now solve. It is 2k square plus 5k plus 3. And factorize this term, 2k plus 5. 3 2 जा 6. It is equal to 1 upon 2k plus 3. And here the factorization is this, k plus 1 and 2k plus 3 by 3 upon 2k plus 5. Now check, this term cancel. We can write k plus 1 by 3 and 2k plus 5 we can write 2 into k plus 1 plus 3. It is in the form of n upon 3, 2n plus 3. This is the sum of the series. Here is the n 3 times 2n plus 3 and k plus 1 3 times 2k plus 1 plus 3. It means it is true. Therefore, Pn is true for all natural numbers. Next, question number 18. Next is 18 is 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n is less than 1 by 8 to n plus 1 whole square. Here is a not the equal but less than. For same value process, n equal to 1, P1 equal to 1 and P1 here is 1 by 8, 2 into 1 plus 1, 3 into 3 square, it is 9. Okay, so this is less than, 1 is less than 9 by 8. 9 by 8 is greater than 1. It means P1 is true. Now n equal to k. The same 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to k less than 1 by 8 2k plus 1 whole square. Okay, it means Pk is true. Now n equal to k plus 1. Okay, so we are getting the equation series plus k plus 1. Okay, less than this. The sum of this is less than 1 by 8 2k plus 1 whole square and the next term is k plus 1. Okay, and now solve this one. Now solve 1 by 8, it is 2k plus 1 whole square plus 8 times k plus 1 less than 1 by 8. Solve 4k square plus 4k plus 1 plus 8k plus 8 less than 1 by 8. 4k square plus 12k plus 9. Okay, it is a square of 2k plus 3. It is a square of 2k plus 3. Now we can write 2k plus 3 2 times k plus 1 plus 1 whole square and 2n plus 1 whole square. It is Pk plus 1 is true. The sum is less than 1 by 8 2n plus 1 whole square. For k plus 1 1 by 8 2k plus 1 whole square. Therefore the series is true for all natural numbers. Okay, the next one, question number 19. n plus 1 n plus 5 is a multiple of 3. Now taking n equal to 1, same process, the P1 equal to 1 into 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 5 is 6, it is equal to 12, which is a multiple of 3. 12 is, we can write here, 12 is multiple of 3. For one term it is clear. For n equal to k, then pk equal to k plus 1, k plus 5. It is also a multiple of 3. We can write 3m. For k plus 1, n equal to k plus 1. Okay. Now p k plus 1. It is a multiple of n plus 1. It means k plus 1, k plus 2 and k plus 1 plus 5. K plus 1 plus 1, k plus 1 plus 5. So now we can write k plus 1, k plus 2 and we can write k plus 5 plus 1. We can write this term k plus 5 plus 1. Now multiplying in these two terms, so we get k plus 1, k plus 2, k plus 5 plus k plus 1 में मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो k plus 1 and k plus 2. Now k plus 2 multiply in these two terms. So k plus 1 and k plus 5. Now 2 multiplied, k plus 1, k plus 5. And the next term is k plus 1, k plus 2. Okay. K plus 1, k plus 5 is a multiple of 3. We have already proved that. Now solve this one. K plus 1 common. Take k plus 1 common. And multiplied by 2, k plus 10. 2 into k plus 5, 2k plus 10. And here is the k plus 2. Okay. Now solve. 3m. K plus 1. It is equal to 3k plus 12. So we can take 3 common. K plus 4. Now again 3 common. Multiple k plus 1 and k plus 4. So again it is a multiple of 3. This is a multiple of 3. It means pk plus 1 is true. Therefore Pn is true for all natural numbers. The question number 20 is 10 raised to power 2n minus 1 plus 1 is divisible by 11. It is true for all the values of n. We have to prove. Okay. 10 raised to power 2n minus 1 plus 1. First we have to prove for n equal to 1. Now P1 is 10 raised to power 2 into 1 minus 1. Here is plus 1. It is equal to 2 minus 10 plus 1 11. Yani is divisible by 11. Is divisible by 11. Okay. Now for n equal to k. N equal to k. Then we can write pk. N equal to k means 2k minus 1 plus 1. It is also divisible by 11. It means pk is true. P1 is true and pk is also true. Pk is true. We can write this is in the form of multiple of 11. If pk 10 raised to power 2k minus 1 plus 1 is divisible by 11 because 2 raised to power n 2n minus 1 plus 1 divisible by 11. Therefore this is also. This is equal to the multiple of 11. Now n equal to k plus 1. Okay, just put the values and check whether it is divisible by 11 or not. Just put n equal to k plus 1 minus 1 and plus 1. Okay, so we can write this in the form of 2k plus 2 minus 1. It means 10 raised to power 2k plus 2. It means 2k plus 1 plus 1. Okay, Now adding and subtraction of 1. Okay, देखिए how. First take 10 raised to power 2 common. We can write it 2 raised to power 2k minus 1. 2k minus 1 means 2k minus 1 plus 2, it is equal to 10 raised to power 2k plus 1. Now add 1 and subtract 1 in this, and last one is plus 1. Just take 10 raised to power 2 common simply, and plus 1 and minus 1. Same number, so we can write 10 raised to power 2, 10 raised to power 2k minus 1 plus 1 and multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 2 multiply by and plus 1. 10 raised to power 2 multiply in this and write here. It is equal to 10 raised to power 2, 10 raised to power 2k minus 1 plus 1. It is equal to the 11m. So we can write it is 11m. Now this one is minus 99, 10 raised to power 100 plus 1, it is equal to minus 99. Now we can take 11 common. 100 into 11m minus 99. Taken out 11 common, it is equal to the 100m minus 9. Clearly it is divisible by 11. Sorry, it is divisible by 11. So we can write it is 11r. 11r means multiple of 11. Okay. Now 10 raised to power, we can write 10 raised to power 2 times k plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 is divisible by 11. Divisible by 11. Just put n equal to k plus 1 and solve. Just adding 1, subtract 1, now multiply this and so on, and convert into the multiple of 11. Therefore, p k plus 1 is true. Therefore, Pn is true for all. By the principle of mathematical induction, Pn is true for all natural numbers. For all natural numbers. Okay. Next, question number 21. The question number 21 is x raised to power 2n minus y raised to power 2n is divisible by x plus y. Okay. X raised to power 2n minus y raised to power 2n divisible by x plus y for n equal to 1. It is equal to the x raised to power 2 into 1 minus y raised to power 2 into 1. It means it is x square minus y square. And x square minus y square is x minus y and x plus y. It is clearly divisible by x plus y. It means it is divisible by x plus y. It means P1 is true. Now for n equal to k, then pk equal to x raised to power 2k minus y raised to power 2k is divisible by x plus y. Okay. Now for it means pk is true. For n equal to k plus 1, just put now x raised to power 2 times k plus 1 minus y raised to power 2 times k plus 1, n equal to k plus 1. So we can write x square into x raised to power 2k minus y square into y raised to power 2k. Now adding y raised to power 2k, adding and subtracting in the first term. It is equal to x raised to power 2k add and subtract, and minus y square into y raised to power 2k. Same term, add and subtract. Now x square, x raised to power 2k minus y raised to power 2k. X raised to power 2k minus y, it is a multiple of x plus y. If it is divisible by x plus y, so we can write multiple of x plus y. So we can write here multiple of x plus y. Okay, and it is minus y square into 2k. Just simplify x square into m, x plus y, and x square into y raised to power 2k minus y raised square y raised to power 2k. We can write, take y raised to power 2k common, x square minus y square. Now factorize this term. X square minus y square equal to x plus y and x minus y. Now we can take x plus y common. The answer is mx square. Okay, m x square plus y raised to power 2k x minus y. Okay, which is a factor of x plus y. It means it is divisible by x plus y. Now p k plus 1 is true whenever pk is true. जब pk is true है तो pk plus 1 is also true. Therefore, by the principle of induction, mathematical induction, this statement or the pk pn is true for all natural numbers. Okay. Next, question number 22. Question number 22. 3 raised to power 2n plus 2 minus 8n minus 9 is divisible by 8. Okay. If it is divisible by 8, it means if n equal to 1, then this will also divisible by 8. Check for n equal to 1. 3 raised to power 2 into 1 plus 2 minus 8 into 1 minus 9. It is equal to 3 raised to power 4. Okay. 2 plus 2, 4. 81 minus 8 minus 9. It means 81 minus 17. It is equal to 64. 64 is divisible by 8. 64 is divisible by 8. Therefore, P1 is divisible by, and for 1 it is divisible by 8. It means P1 is true. Okay. Now n equal to k. It is equal to the pk. 3 raised to power 2k plus 2 minus 8k minus 8k minus n. It is true for all values of k. Therefore, pk is true. You can write it is equal to the 8m. If it is divisible by 8, it means it is equal to the 8m. Now n equal to k plus 1. N equal to k plus 1. It is equal to 3 raised to power 2n. 2n means 2k plus 1 plus 2 minus 8 k plus 1 minus 9. Now check for if it is divisible by 8 or not. So we can write 3 raised to power 2 and 3 raised to power 2 times k plus 1. 3 raised to power 2 common, 2k plus 2. 2k plus 2 here it means k plus 1. Minus 8k minus 8 minus 9. It is equal to minus 8k minus 8 minus 9. Now 3 raised to power 2, 3 raised to power 2k plus 2. One time we add and subtract. First this will subtract and add. The same number add and subtract. And in the last term is minus 8k minus 17. 8k minus 17 remains अलग रहेगा. First time subtract minus 8k minus 9 and add 8k plus 9. Now solve 3 raised to power 2, 3k plus 2 minus 8k minus 9 and 3 raised to power 2 plus 8k plus 9. Multiply 3 raised to power 2 in this term and last term is 8k minus 17. Now solve. This one is the 2k plus 2, 2k plus 2 minus 8k. It means it is divisible by 8. It is divisible by 8. So this one 3 raised to power 2k plus 2 minus 8k minus 9 is equal to the multiple of 8. And the next term is 3 square is 9 and 8k plus 9 and minus 8k minus 17. Now solve. 9 into it means 72 multiple 9 8 just 72k plus 81 minus 8k minus 17. Simply solve. You can write 8 multiple of m into n, 9, this one equal to this. 72 minus 8k, it is equal to 64k and equal to plus 64. 64k plus 64. Now take 8 common. 9m plus 8k plus 8. It means it is a multiple of, we can write multiple of 8. This is a multiple of 8. Okay. So 3 raised to power 2 times k plus 1 plus 2 minus 8 k plus 1 minus 9 is divisible by 8. Divisible by 8. Therefore, pk plus 1 is true. Whenever pk is true. Therefore, pn is true for all natural numbers. True for all natural numbers n. Just simple one term, add and subtract in the same, in each question. Question number 20, 21 and 22. Now question number 23. 41 raised to power n minus 14 raised to power n is multiple of 27. Okay. 41 raised to power n minus 14 raised to power n is multiple of 27. Now check for n equal to 1. 41 minus 14 raised to power 1 means 41 minus 14, it is equal to 27. It means it is a multiple of 27, which is true. Now for k, 41 raised to power k minus 14 raised to power k. It is a multiple of 27. It means pk is true. And the third point is n equal to k plus 1. Just put n equal to k plus 1. 41 raised to power k plus 1 minus 14 raised to power k plus 1. So we can write 41 raised to power k into 41 minus 14 raised to power k into 14. Okay. Now 41 take common, 41 raised to power k, and one time subtract 14 raised to power k and add 14 10. The same question, in each question just add and subtract the same number for making multiple. Now 41 raised to power k minus 14 raised to power k, this side, and the next term 41 into 14 raised to power k minus 14 raised to power k into 14. This is a multiple of 27. You can write 41 into multiple of 27 according to this. And this is take common, 41 minus 14. It means 41 into 27m and 14 raised to power k into 27. Now take 27 common. It is equal to the 41m plus 20, 14 raised to power k. Okay, it means it is a multiple of 27. 41 it means it is a multiple of 27. So we can say P 41 raised to power k plus 1 minus 14 raised to power k plus 1 is divisible by, is a multiple of, not the divisible, multiple of 27. It means pk plus 1 is true and pn is true for all values of pk plus 1 is true. Therefore pn is true for all values, true for all natural numbers. Okay, and the last question, 2n plus 7 is less than n plus 3 whole square. It is true for all the values of n. 2n plus 7 is less than n plus 3 square for n equal to 1. Now check 2 into 1 plus 7, it is equal to 9, and it is 1 plus 3 whole square, it is less than 16. Clearly P1 is true. Now for k, n equal to k. So pk equal to 2k plus 7 is less than k plus 3 whole square. Okay, take the equation, this is the 1 for using further. Now n equal to k plus 1. So we can write 2 times k plus 1 plus 7. So this can be written as the 2k plus 7 plus 2. Both the values are same. Okay. So now write 2 times k plus 1 plus 7 or equal to the 2k plus 7 plus 2. Both are equal. Now take 2 times k plus 1 plus 7 is less than k plus 3 whole square. No, take first, this is not. Take 2k plus 7 for k is less than k plus 3 whole square. This is the first equation. Now adding to both sides. Add to both sides. 2k plus 7 plus 2 is less than k plus 3 whole square plus 2. Okay, now solve. It is equal to the this one. Okay, solve this side. K plus 3 whole square means k square plus 6k plus 9 and plus 2. It means it is equal to the k square plus 6k plus 11. So we know that k square plus 6k plus 11 is also less than k square plus 8k plus 16. This will be less than this. So we can convert this into 2k plus 7 plus 2, or the plus 7 2 is less than k square plus 8k plus 16. This one is the 2 times k plus 1 plus 7 is less than k plus 4 whole square. We can write k plus 1 plus 3 whole square. It is true for k plus 1. P k plus 1 is true. Because we are written in the form of 2n plus 7 less than k n plus 3 whole square. Just n equal to k plus 1. Therefore, Pn is true by the principle of mathematical induction for all values of n. Okay, the exercise is finished now.